Ladies and gents, hello and welcome. Evil Noodle here. Thank you very kindly for joining us once again. Hey Tom. Thanks for saying hello, buddy. Let's do a quick sound check. Make sure we're all up and running and sounding kind of okay. Yep, we're all good. Lovely. OBS is doing its thing tonight. Hey, watch it, buddy. Thanks for dropping by. Saying hello. Hopefully a few more regulars will pop by soon. Hey, watch it, Phil. Talking to the devil. How are you, mate? Must be another day off. Must be another day off for yourself today. Or at least this evening, anyway. Thanks for dropping by, Tom. Don't think I've seen you about before, so so kind of you to drop by and say hello. Super stuff. You're more than welcome to have a chinwag in the chat. Not a problem whatsoever. Just watch the capital letters. Nightbot gets a bit mad with those. Anyway, we're back tonight on Industries and City Skylines. And as you've noticed, after yesterday's disastrous attempt at building a farm industry, done a bit of work off camera. A fair bit of work, to be honest. This kind of took about an hour and a half just to get this like how it is, and kind of get the traffic just about right. It was, I don't know, the location of the buildings was mucking things up. I think I've got it sorted. Kind of how it should be as regards to vehicles going from the crops to the storage buildings up here. We've also got the greenhouses in, which kind of look kind of nice. Kind of like them. Very well detailed. Very pretty. And because we get a lot of build up by the barns. Not so much at the moment. I've changed a few about. And they go off to these buildings over here. And we've got the flour mill, which is doing kind of well. All the trucks are in use. We've got the small grain silos over here, which are doing pretty dandy as well. I think they're all set to balance. Yeah, they are. We've also got the cattle shed. So the sheds are used to raise cattle and provide them with shelter. And then they're turned into animal products. So they're looked after, called Daisy, and then they're chopped up to go on your dinner plate. So very nice for that. We've also got a slaughterhouse. So they go from the cattle shed to the slaughterhouse. Very nice indeed. I've got 30 workers out of that at the moment, so they're slowly creeping up, slowly doing alright. 9 out of 10 trucks in use. What else we got? So this is all the slaughterhouse. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. Oh, you can see the cows in there. There's a few running about. There they are. And I like the fact you can see the workers as well, doing their things. It's very well detailed, this. Very well detailed. We've also got another cattle shed down here. Kind of figured that the shed should be near the slaughterhouse. Whether that's the case or not, I don't know. But it seems to be doing the job. We've also got the milking parlour. Very posh indeed. This is doing kind of pretty well. So the milking parlours are designed to maximise the production of milk by mechanising, I think that's the word, and streamlining the milking process. So this is kind of doing alright. Sort of all rounded up in the sort of the ring of death there. The ring of death. We've got a couple of them. The moos are pretty loud indeed. We've got some red cows over here. I think they look more like bulls, to be honest. I think they're bulls, aren't they? Because they've got the horns going on there. Yeah, I think. Yeah. And we've got the normal sort of British cow over here. And we've got a few piggy wiggies. Got Babe in the city there, look. They're doing their things. Fucking hell, they don't have to make a racket, don't they? And we've got some goats. Oh no, we've got some sheep. Okay, so we've got a wide range of bits and pieces. We're also growing some potatoes, lovely jubbly, some pears, apples, pears, more apples, some oranges, and some more pears. How many pears have we got? Let's change this one up to some oranges. Apples there. Let's have apples on the end here. And then possibly pears here. Yeah, that kind of looks right. So I'm happy with this. This is running rather well now. So yeah, done a lot of mixing and chopping and changing to the roundabout here. Oh wow, 8 people. Lovely jubbly. Thank you all for joining. Very kind. Very kind indeed. Looks a lot cleaner now. Cheers. Hashtag save the cows. Yep. Have we got a toll booth? Yes, we have, my friends. We do have a toll booth. Let's have a run through of the city. So we kind of create. Oh, what's the dog doing? Oh, he's chewing this toy. Okay. So we kind of created this yesterday, although it's been new and approved for this episode. But we've got the main city over here, the main bulk of the life over here, which is kind of good, but it's an absolute frame rate killer. So I tried to avoid going over here as much as possible, but it looks alright. Traffic's running nice and smoothly, and got a little university over here, and we've got sort of the villages, the sort of the town over here, which is doing its thing. It's coming along very nicely. There goes my phone. And we've got a bit of a farm, not farming, sort of forestry industry going on over here, which is doing pretty well, to be honest. It's doing quite nicely. Let's change these up to balanced instead. We've got balanced. Let's have that as balanced as well. Let's change all of these to auto. Sort itself out. That might create a bit more traffic, but that will do. Let's change that to balanced. Hopefully that should do its stuff. Yeah, so we can go off and sell a few of these. We've got plenty of wood to get rid of here. Also plenty of recycling plants as well. It can't have too much recycling. We've got the old poo machine over here doing its thing. And what we got over here? We've got the solar panels powering the city. So it's kind of looking alright. We're kind of doing alright. Oh yeah, I wanted to show you the toll booth, didn't I? So we've got an access road from the town over here, goes through to the tunnel over here, and over to here, and that runs through to the city over here as well. And we've also got another entrance from the main motorway that runs through the toll booth. Sort of a quicker way to get into the city than going through either this one or this one. So they've got the option to have a quicker way, but obviously pay for it at the same time. It's not particularly popular, as you can see. But it brings in a bit of money, and it looks kind of dandy. I really love how they've put this into the vanilla game now, because it does look pretty dandy. Got Eddie Stobart going along there, look, doing his thing, clogging up the roads as always. Yeah, kind of like that. Kind of looks good. So that's sort of a toll road into the bulk of the city there. So that kind of does alright. Got a bit of a underpass going on over here. Kind of looks very pretty, if I say so myself. Show what mods and assets you've got. Well, I don't really have many mods, to be honest. I'm running on infinite money at the moment, just to sort of speed the series up. I've got a few, I guess I got a few mods, a couple of little trucks going on. We've got Stobart there, we've got a different type of coach, triaxle coach. Got the double wheels at the back. And I think we've got some, yeah, here we go. There's B&Q. There's a little 7.5 ton truck. We also got, here it is, good bit of timing. Got Argos doing its thing as well. Going off to sell all of that flat pack furniture, I guess. Kind of doing its thing. It looks a lot cleaner. Yeah, cheers, mate. It took a long while. It took some working out. It's not easy trying to set this thing up because there's that many vehicles. If you're going to have a large production, kind of like this, it generates so many vehicles. It's kind of ridiculous. Just give me a second. Just give me a second. Thanks for that. The the little mutt was chewing his toy, but I don't know whether it was quite loud on the old stream. So he's he's gone off to watch the telly now. How we doing? Let's do a bit of housekeeping. Let's see what the old electricity's doing here. So we're good for electric. Water could probably do with a another pumping station. Possibly, let's get another one in down here if we can. Yes, it'll work. So we get a bit more water going on around the city. So sewage good, water's good, lovely jubbly. Garbage, wow, pretty good indeed. How we doing for healthcare? Pretty dandy. Death care. Yeah, death care's alright. Death care is looking good. What we got now? Firefighting. Yeah, that's... Oh dear. So I did pop one down over here. It looks like they're all complaining about garbage as well. Which I kind of guess is correct because they're all up here. But we're going to create a new industrial area over here using the unique factories. I guess we could also add in a recycling center as well. I wonder what to do with the firefighting. I guess I could add one over here. Okay, let's pop one in over there. Just have a bit more cover around here because I guess it's kind of prone to catching on fire. With lots of corn and wheat and stuff like that. Police are doing okay. Lots of complaints about garbage over here. Police is fine. Yep. Education. Elementary schools are fine. High schools are lovely jubbly. And universities are good as well. Public transport. Now we do have a bus network. We don't have anything coming down to the new industrial area, but buses are looking pretty good. Numbers, oh wow, numbers are really high. 335. We've got 454 here. Yeah, so they're doing pretty dandy indeed. That's about it for housekeeping. That is about it. Got plenty of demand. Yes, we have, my friend. Let's try and finish that cup of tea before it goes cold, as always. We're going to be working on the unique factories tonight, which are as follows. So so far we've got the furniture factory. We've also got the bakery, which would be kind of nice. What does the furniture factory... So the furniture factory is going to take wood, obviously. So I guess it kind of needs to be up here. But I kind of fancy sort of a unique industrial park with the big buildings somewhere else. We've also got a printing press. Lemonade factory. Super duper. What does that take? Looks like that takes the farming land there, so that's kind of good. We've got that. What else we got? Clothing factory. Super stuff. There's so many to unlock. There's loads of stuff to unlock in this game. Food factory. That's it for the moment. We've also got some pretty big warehouses here as well. A warehouse yard. That might be kind of... so a fence yard for storing goods and products. A warehouse has 3 different operating modes. On balanced mode, the warehouse will operate based on the current demands. The operating mode can be adjusted. So we could do one of these. Possibly sort of in here. Just to sort of fill up the gaps. Does that work? Is this in the right area? No resource. Okay, so we can have it to store. So we can have it to store animal products. And we can have this one to store... wow, there's so much stuff here. Farming. We haven't got any farming industry. I guess we could go for flowers. Where's the flower? Oh, hang on. No, I think where's the flower making place? I think it's over here. Now, would it be over here? Where's the flower place? Milking parlour. Oh, there's the flour mill. Okay, so it is over here. Okay, that's good. So we have this one to store lots of flour. And this one to store animal products, which has been used already. So I guess this will be as a storing area, and it can be exported to whoever wants to buy it, I guess. Whoever wants to buy it. Anyway, let's get sorted. Kind of thinking we run a road from the roundabout through underneath sort of the road here, and possibly over to here. And also thinking of running the road through to here and using what we got. So we got lots of ore over here, so that could be used. That's a thing as well. I kind of want to get in the... Oh, we also got some oil up here. We have got more farming land, but we got lots down here. So I'm thinking down here we put in the unique factories. So let's go ahead and do that. So we got a nice road layout already. Down into a 2x2 road. So let's do a simple... what road do we use? Let's do a simple, say... we could do an L shape here. Possibly run it into sort of an industrial type road. We could do that. So let's go by 5 tiles. And oh, that's what we're going to do as well. We're going to try and link in the train line here, which I think could do us some pretty nice things indeed. So let's run it down to say about there. Yeah, that's not too bad. That should be okay. Do we go for the whole square? Don't think I want that. Don't think we're going to have that. Industrial roads. Or we could go for the basic painted road. Maybe. I think we're going to stick to industrial roads, as this is going to be the industrial area, so that kind of makes sense. Small industry road. We could go for, say... how can we do this? We could have a few roads going, say, up to there. Kind of a bit all over the place. Yeah, kind of something a bit different. Thanks everyone for joining. More than welcome to say hello in the chat. Not a problem whatsoever. You're more than welcome to. Yeah, I don't really want to go for lots of grids and stuff like that. So let's go for a few random shapes along here. We could possibly have one go up to there. And depending on how big these buildings are, we might need to change up a few things. Let's run a road down to, say, here as well. And I guess we could link up the main highway, which is going to be this one here. So let's run this road across and straight down. How are we looking? Not okay, that's alright. That's not too bad. Let's have a look at the buildings that we've got. And so what we got first? We got the printing press. No, we haven't. We've got the furniture factory. So that's going to take in the wood from the planed timber, and that's going to make special goods to be manufactured into, well, I guess, furniture. That kind of makes sense. And that fits really snug into there. Which way do we have it? Like this, I guess. Let's have it facing... How do we have it facing down? Kind of like that. That might work. There we go. Let's go ahead and pause the game because we're going to need water and stuff like that. Oh wow, that is... We probably should have smoothed this area out. That is... Wow, look at that. Okay. That's not good whatsoever. Let's go ahead and get rid of this. Might need to do a bit of smoothing. Let's do a bit of smoothing very, very quickly. Let's get rid of this. My road. This has kind of turned it into yesterday's episode once again. So let's get rid of that. Let's do a bit of smoothing nice and quickly. And level terrain. Right, okay. Let's go for something from about here. See if we can level it all out nicely. So we've got a nice even area to work on here. Bit limited for space. Never mind, we can always adjust that as the game allows us to unlock a few more squares. Let's build the ground up. So we've got a bit more area to work on here. Shouldn't take too long. Nice little working area. That should be okay. Hopefully that's going to be alright. We can go ahead and smooth the area as well. So let's smooth it out. Try and get a nice edge going on here. How are we looking? Yeah, that's alright. I mean, this looks terrible. But there's not much we can do about that. But that should give us a nice, nice bit of ground to work on here. Unless I've just gone and ruined it. Probably. Probably that. That should hopefully be okay. Don't know if we can get this any smoother. Hopefully that's going to be alright. So I'm guessing you've got this game yourself then, Tom. As you seem to know a few bits and pieces about it. Right, let's pop in the roads again. That's not going to go well. How does that look? Oh, that's okay. That's alright. Let's bring it down to, say, where did we go? About here, was it? It was about there. Excuse me. I think it was about there. Let's run the road down to, say, here. Yeah, that's looking a lot better. That should be okay. And we should be fine to continue building now. So let's have a road running up, and Have a little road going up to say there. Have a road run down along here. And possibly... This is where the magic begins, my friends. Let's have a little road to there. Can we extend this one out? Yes, we can. So hopefully this will work. I'm thinking we get in a little train yard here as well. Is that a thing? That is a thing we could totally do. Nice little train yard going on there. We could even go for the bigger industrial roads. Let's take a look and see how that looks. That might help us out just a tiny little bit. I don't know. I'm kind of expecting a lot of traffic, so maybe that might do us a few favours. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. We'll build as we go along. Let's go back to these little tiny roads here. We could possibly have one go from about here, bring it up halfway and run it across. Kind of something a bit like that. Yeah, I'm liking this. And let's run another road from... Can we get one going from here? Yes, we can. This should be okay. Right, let's go ahead and plop a few buildings down once again. So let's go for the furniture factory. Can we fit this building in? Yes, we can. Right, lovely stuff. So one in there. We can have a little storage yard as well. That's what we got. A small warehouse yard. Oh, we can certainly get one of these in. Not that one, but we can definitely get one of these little tiny. So that's a small warehouse. So that definitely works. Okay, so we need to select a resource. So let's have for this one. Well, let's have some plain timber going into that one. Yeah, it should be okay. We'll pop a few paths along just to sort of tidy it up a little bit. Maybe a few trees dotted about here and there. Would be kind of nice. If you just joined, thank you very, very much. We're playing a bit of City Skylines, drinking a cup of tea. It's cold. And yeah, kind of making a very bad attempt at playing it anyway. Don't forget to it'd be very kind of you if you could click the like button. That'd be fantastic indeed. I think we got like 7 likes yesterday, so that was pretty awesome. Pretty good indeed. Also, if you've got your subscriptions set to be shown, and if you subscribe, that will be shown on the screen as well. Lovely. I'm thinking actually, whilst we can, let's have a look at the train lines here. See if we can get in a, as we've got metro there, let's see if we can get in a cargo train terminal. I'm thinking that might do some stuff, because we can go straight from here into the warehouse. And we can get a few, oh, we might be able to hear the fireworks going off behind us. So we can have a little small train hub here. There we go. That should work. That should be okay. We can go ahead and link this up. Let's go for, say, this one. And let's extend it out. Do we need to raise it up a little bit, possibly? Just a little bit. Kind of to about there. Lovely stuff. And we can get a nice little curb going on in here. How does that look? Oh, that looks alright. Very pretty. Yeah, that looks okay. Happy with that. Very nice. Very nice. Let's run this one out as well. How about that? I think that looks okay. I think that looks pretty dandy. We could possibly go for... I don't know. No, that should work. That should be okay. 2 trains going in and 2 going out. I don't know if we need, say, a bypass lane. So we could totally do that. Wow, I don't think I've said totally before. Let's have one, say, going from here. Oh, that's a bit wonky. Get rid of that. Let's run it parallel if we can. Can we not get it to snap? Let's get rid of angle. Let's get rid of the whole lot. See if we can get it to be nice and smooth. How's that looking? Bit on the wonky side. Let's try once more. I think that's okay. Right, that's okay. That's alright. Let's run it all the way up. And we have a little bypass section going on, which hopefully would do us a few favours, possibly down the line. So, about there. I think that looks about even. Yes, it does. And about there. Okay, that should do us a few favours. A bit further down the line. And so we can get a nice little connection going on. Just into there. So they might opt for this as a way of going past the cargo hub there. Oh, damn, can we not get this linked up? Can we go for a straight bit of track? Oh, that definitely works. So that gives a little option of getting a few more trains past there, just to help things out. That should do some favours. Kind of hope so. I was kind of thinking we run a road underneath here, through here, and we get a little bridge going on, linking up to say this road here. And I kind of like the idea of having a road across the train track as well. I know that's going to cause a few problems, but I kind of like those little touches to the game. You know, see the level crossing barriers going down, so that could be a thing. Might have that as a little dirt road, which we could definitely do right now. Let's see how we can do that. So we run it to there. Run it to there. Yeah, I like that. Now, did we just run it straight up? Oh yeah, I think that's gonna work. Little traffic lights on a gravel road. Not too sure if that's a thing, but it is at the moment. And we can have a little bridge going on, sort of about here, and link it up to here. And I guess it would pay to possibly link this road up here, this industrial road here. We will see about that one. That might actually make sense, because this road kind of leads to nothing at the moment. So let's add that in and see how we get on with that. Let's change it to a one-way road. Or two-way road, actually. Or if you want me to change any of the names of the roads, you're more than welcome to make a few suggestions, and we can definitely do that. Nice and polite, tidy names. That should work fine. Yeah, I don't mind doing stuff like that. Don't mind whatsoever. So let's have a look at a few more of our buildings here. So we have... Oh, so we can only... Oh, okay. We can only place these once. Or can we? Building already exists. Yeah, so we can only... Okay, so we only get one shot at this, but can we actually move this building? Oh, so we can still move it. Production rate. Let's put that up to 150. straight away. So that's going to need plain timber and paper. So we're going to have a bunch of lorries coming from over here. That's going to make a fair bit of traffic. And I kind of want to use my new little road going on. You know, kind of want to put it to the test a little bit. So I kind of like that idea. So that's up to 150%. This is set to plain timber. I'm not too sure why, but it is. What else we got? We've got the bakery. Now the bakery uses animal products and what else does that use? Not 100% sure what all those symbols mean. So I'm guessing the green symbol is the I don't know. Would that be that would be the farming land, I'd imagine. Yeah, it must be. Let's see how big this building is. It's not that big. We could probably go for it maybe in here. Yeah, let's do that. Go nuts, donuts. Oh, I like that. There's a little squirrel on the... Doesn't that look good? That actually looks really cool. So that will... so that takes animal products, crops, and flour. So we've totally got all of them. That's fantastic. Wow, I said totally again there. That's twice in a row now. Let's keep that at just 100. I kind of don't want to put too many expenses up. Wood fission. These buildings are really nicely detailed. Like, they actually look really, really good. A few gas bottles in there. Not so great. Kind of like the new industrial roads as well. They look pretty dandy. So they're looking good. They are looking fine. I mean, we could link this road up here. I guess we could do that. That would give a bit more access to the industrial estate. So let's give that a go. We can always get rid of the road if it doesn't do its thing and creates a few problems. We could probably get rid of the traffic lights as well a bit later on. Okay, what else we got to play with here? We've got the printing press. So we can have one of those in. Maybe maybe in here. How big of our... hang on a second. So we've got warehouses. We've got the large warehouse. Wow. Let's have that in here. Yeah, I like that. I guess on the corner here. There we go. And we can have as many of these as we want. So we can actually go for another one. Just here. And we've got the medium warehouse. How big's the medium warehouse? That kind of doesn't fit. I mean, I love these. These are really nice. You've got all the little lorry bays in here. There's not much space for the lorries, to be fair, to reverse into. But they look pretty awesome. They do look good. So we can store loads of products in this place. Kind of only want to store the things that we have already. So we can go for, say, animal products in that one. Let's go for flour in that one. And this big one over here, let's go for paper in that one. Great. 50 trucks. Wow. Okay, that's a lot of trucks. I love them. I think that kind of makes a nice sort of impression on the area. That's great. Okay, let's pop down a few more roads. We could have a road possibly sort of along here. Yeah, let's run it across like this. And sort of into there. I guess that could link up. kind of do its thing. And do we have a road go straight down? How does that look? Bit weird, doesn't it? Let's give it a that. Let's have a road going up. And one to about here. We can actually link up this main road. That could be a thing. Let's actually... Should we do that? Should we link up the main road to here? I don't know. Maybe not at the moment. I kind of like the fact that we could have... Oh, this would actually fit perfectly. How can we... Oh, so that fits in there nicely as well. So let's do that. Run that up to there. Yeah, that looks alright. Yeah, I like that. And one in the middle here. Maybe one going up. Do we link across? No, I don't like that. Yeah, I think this is okay. I think this looks alright. We've got the main road running through. Let's, that should do its thing. That should be okay. Let's have a look at the other buildings. See what we've got. So we've got the printing press. Did we not do that already? What have we got so far? So we've got the furniture, the bakery, and... Oh, just two. Okay, fair enough. So let's see where we can pop down this building over here. We could probably... let's have a change up over here. Get rid of that. Put down this building just here. Let's have a look. Oh, the lemonade factory. What a building. That can go in there as well. What a fit. Do we have another... Should we have another highway? No, maybe not. Let's see if we can tidy up this terrain just... I think that's going to be okay. There's not really much you can do about it all the time, unless you've got Anarchy Run, which I don't have. But that should be alright. Yeah, I think that looks alright. It's not... Yeah, I think that's going to work okay. Mind you, I don't know, the paths are a bit... I mean, can you imagine walking up that path? I mean, that is a reason to be late for work. Yeah, it kind of goes down a slope. Let's just see what we can do to that quickly. Can we delete this? Can we delete the building? Can. So yeah, it's excuse me. It is on a slope. Kind of like where it was. So how can we go about leveling it? Let's get rid of these roads here. Let's see if we can level this out. Just enough. So let's go down to say medium brush, and we want this bit here. Let's see if we can level this out nicely. If we can. And then we'll try and smooth it off. Nice little area like that. Let's see if we can smooth the road out. How we doing? Oh, that's all over the place. I'm not the best at landscaping. could get rid of this road just to try and I don't know. I guess that's alright. Nice little hill. We could probably just put down a few trees just to try and hide it a little bit, possibly. That should work. That looks okay. Okay, let's pack that in. Let's see if we can get down this road over here now. Although this might, I don't know. I don't know. That looks alright. Let's run it to about there. Bit of an incline, but that should be okay. And let's see if we can get the lemonade factory in again. So we're gonna need it to run. So we're gonna need another road. This isn't gonna work. So we can just do a tiny bit more leveling out here. Bring this out just a tad. Hopefully we won't interfere with that road too much. Right, let's see how we get on with this. Here we are. Oh no, we need to put the road back down again. So let's go kind of, let's see if this will do it. Hopefully that's enough space. Or just not quite enough. This one here. I mean, it could go that way, but that is in the ground again. Right, how does that look? Oh, that's better. Yeah, that's the only problem with this game. I don't know. It kind of should do things like this a bit nicer, but it don't look too bad. It's not great, but it's not a complete disaster. What can we do about this road over here? I mean, do they need access to that bit? I kind of guess they do. Let's see how far we can get this road out. Oh, that'll do. That should work. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Nice lemonade factory as you're going down the motorway over here. Yucks energy. I guess we could actually link this road up now. So let's do that. Bring it straight down, and then we can go ahead and get rid of this. Oh, I don't know. Now we can't. I don't know if I like that. Can we move the train line over? Unless we... Oh, I'll tell you what we could do. Let's run a little tiny road going around it instead. So, can we do from there over to here? How does that look? Oh, that's alright. Yeah, that kind of works. Just. As if they got traffic lights as well. We can sort that out now, I guess. So let's get rid of the traffic lights going on here. Get rid of them. Get rid of them. Any more lights? Yeah, we can get rid of all of these. Let's have a stop sign there. Stop sign there and one there. One there. One in there. So we have the main roads running smoothly, I think. And that would be the best thing. Get rid of that. Have that on. Stop sign there. So that should work. Hopefully that will do us a few bits and pieces as the game goes on. So we got a few buildings in now. Let's go ahead and connect up some water supply. Like so. Guess we run it all the way across. Bing. Hopefully one more should just be enough. No, it's not going to be. Never mind. Little tiny one over here. Okay. Super stuff. They're going to need power, obviously. And how do we go about doing that? Kind of don't want to run pylons. I'm not too sure. How should we power this over here? I mean, do we go for wind turbines? Is that something we should... Let's run the electrical cables down. And we could do that by following the road, I guess. Where would be the easiest place? Maybe from... Let's do it from up here. So, let's go... over to there. Can we go straight over? No, we can't, obviously. That looks about right. And then we can go back down again. Guess we link it up to that. I mean, this would then mean we can get rid of the windmill here, but I think we might keep it, to be honest. Ah, we can't go... Gonna need to move this out of the way. Just a tiny little bit. Just to there. That should do the trick. And keep running it straight down. We probably could have gone... within the middle of the road here. Never mind. Let's run it down to, say, there. And can we go across? Yes, we can. And I'm guessing straight up and over. Into, just there. So that should work. That should be okay. What you thinking? What you thinking, chat? Is that... Are we making progress? I'm not too sure about this road in the middle here. I don't know. I'm not too sure what we can do with that. But I'm kind of liking the sort of the out of town industrial area. You know, sort of warehouses, sort of clean stuff. I mean, they create a bit of pollution, but nothing too drastic. But I think it looks okay. We can probably go ahead and run the game now. We've got the train line in as well. Are these all going to be connected? They're not going to be connected, are they? So perhaps we try and get a building in the middle here, which should connect them all up. So what else we got to mess about with here? We got the clothing factory. And I'll tell you what, that could probably go in along here. Let's get rid of that. We'll figure out what to do with that a bit later on. That can definitely go in there. Or do we go for sort of in the middle? On the end? Over this side? Just in there. Have we got anything else? Well, we do. We also have the food factory. Oh, this is a big one. That could go in just there. Or do we have one along the main road? We could definitely have it along here, I reckon. I'm just kind of thinking about traffic. That might work. This could possibly work. Maybe even in there. Looks okay. Cheers, Phil. Kind of I don't think I like it on the slope. So I'm thinking maybe here instead. There we go. It's done. We could pop a few trees in. And a couple more warehouses. We can definitely do that. That's Herman's Quality Foods. I love the detail. They definitely put in a lot of effort into this DLC. Little boxes lying about, lots of fences. Oh jeez, look at that entrance. What an entrance. That's a little on the steep side, but I think it's gonna make do, to be honest. I love how they... Oh, really? Wait, oh, look at that. What's this building here? It's mainly in the ground, so perhaps we move this building. Where else can we fit this building in? Oh, we can get it into this gap here. Will that go in? Maybe we just have a building along here. This actually... Okay, so let's see how that looks. How does that look? Oh, that looks alright. They can actually get into the building now. Happy with that. Does that kind of improve this a little bit? Not really. Not really at all. I don't really like how they sink into the ground. Yeah, because it's on a hill, that's why. Well, what about if we changed up the road layout? Just slightly. No, I don't know. What do you reckon? Do you think that will do? I think that'll do. Let's just pop in a few more, say, warehouses, just to sort of tidy it up a little bit. Oh! Damn. There goes the scream. Thanks for the sub. Lovely jubbly. That should appear on screen. There we go. There we are. I can't read your name. What does it say? I'm looking at my phone at the moment. Jack. Thank you, buddy. Bloody screen. Yeah, it's very steep, Phil. But they're just going to have to wear their hiking boots, I'm afraid. They're going to have to put some hiking boots on. Should we go for small? Let's go for... How big are these medium-sized ones? These aren't too bad, are they? Maybe we just have a few small warehouses dotted about. So we could just have one there. And we could definitely go for a warehouse yard. Yeah, I like that. And maybe another warehouse in there. And I think that will be the lot. I think that's going to be a bit too much if not. And we could link these up with a few paths. We could do that. Let's do that, and then we shall open the start the game up again. So we can have one there. Where else could we pop in a path? Over here, I guess. That would kind of work. Yeah, that that would definitely work. Yeah. Can we get that just a bit neater? Is that something we can do? No, that is definitely something we can't do. Can we bring this in a tiny bit more? We could, I guess we could just go straight down to about there, and then there. Unless we just connect up to here. Does that work? Yeah, that works. That's okay. Perfect. Oh, that's right. We need to assign these. I might actually leave them not selected at the moment until we make use of this land over here. And we've got a bit of oil in here as well. So that's going to be sort of the next episodes. But we will finish off the roads. A new road going over to here. We'll get that done today. What we're doing for time? Getting on for 10. Getting on for 10. Got another early shift in the morning, so shouldn't really do too much more. Let's run the game. Let's see how we get along. Nothing has burned. Nothing's turned to crisp. We haven't got any firefighting or anything over here. I'm gonna leave it to begin with. See how we get on. I know the coverage is gonna be absolute rubbish. Unless we get in a small fire station. I mean, I guess that would make sense. Maybe over here. Just to look after the area. Did that make anyone happy whatsoever? Not really. That would do. And they just have to lump up. If it catches fire, it's your own problem. So what do we need? Not enough special goods. So we need animal products, flour, paper, plastics. Well, I guess they're not going to have enough at the moment because there's no... Have we got any vehicles on their way over? I guess we would start seeing some lorries coming over now. Like this one. Here we go. So that's going to... Oh, that's exporting. Okay, fair enough. Shut off then. Oh, here we go. Medium warehouse. Let me click. So that's going to there. Okay. So this should be our first customer. Where is he? There he is. So here comes our first customer. That is one quick tractor. So quick, I can't keep up. Here we go. Here we go. Here's another tractor. So he's going to go to this one. Is he? Was it this one? Let's have a look. Damn, that cup of tea is stone cold. It's like drinking ice. Oh, here we go. That one's going to there. Oh, is he going to here? Wait for it. Oh, will you make up your mind? Where are you going, buddy? Train station doesn't have any power. That's typical. So, where the hell are you? Are you? Is it this one you're going to? Medium warehouse. Where's he going? So he's going into... So he's just dropped off to here. 2% full. Oh, here we go. Oh, here comes the traffic, look. Got a few lorries coming in as well. This is going to get so busy very quickly. I love it. It's doing its thing. So when they leave, they got a choice. They can either go back out this way, or they can go down this way and over to here somewhere if they want to. It's up to them. I guess we would start to see some trains come in soon. Let's have a look at the power supply here. Should we pop in another building over here? I guess if we put the fire station over here, that would create a link. Oh, here's a train. Here we go. Lots of people coming out of it. So he's going to the home home improvement centre, which is one of these buildings somewhere. Good luck, mate. I'll leave you to do that one. So this is kind of working. Lots of vehicles coming out. Wow, loads of super pharmacy, home improvement centre. Why are they going through this way? There's nothing down there. Let's put in a little connection going on here. I guess we could just run it simply along the roads. Will that work? Will that do its thing? Yes, it does. Okay. Lovely. So they now have power. Nothing to mo... Oh, I'll tell you what we could put in down here. A recycling plant. And we could definitely do it. And I'm thinking it might be a good idea as well. Because all of these are going to need their rubbish to be picked up. It doesn't create any pollution. I don't believe so. No, it doesn't. But noise pollution is 100. But it's an industrial area, so no harm done, I guess. No harm done. I love that. It looks nice. And we can actually create a train line coming through and maybe coming down to here. But I'm thinking we have, to save the traffic building up too much, we perhaps have a separate cargo hub. I'm not too sure. And it leads through to the roundabout. I'm not too sure on that one. But maybe we could have one in. Sort of... where's the train? Train, cargo. So we could try and have one in here. I mean, it might work. So we could then export products from the farm to wherever, basically. So that might be a thing. I'm not 100% sure on that one. We'll leave it there just to remind ourselves. I like that. It's very pretty. Hopefully we can unlock a few squares soon, but we need to put down more housing. So I might leave the road out to begin with. Let's have a look to see where we could... Oh, we could do some over here. We could definitely do some houses over here. And maybe have, like, a train line to connect it. I don't know. I guess we could definitely build up over here instead. Not too sure what to do with this highway. I guess eventually I would have it link up to over here if we can unlock those squares. Or have it wrap through the mountain and I don't know. I'm not too sure what to do with this highway. I mean, it could just go down to a roundabout and that's that. I don't know. I mean, you're more than welcome to give us ideas. That's up to you. But I'm thinking maybe we add in a little bit more housing over here. This kind of needs to be deleted. Not too sure what to do with this area. I might get rid of the whole lot and put the recycling centres somewhere else. I don't know. I mean, they could go sort of over here. Or we could have a little should we add in some houses in this part here? That might be quite nice. Over there or in that gap. No, let's do over here. Make this nice and easy. We'll go for those little tiny... Should we have the little tiny roads again? Or we could go for these types. So we've got the little small roads in here, which I kind of like. So let's have it run. That's kind of on the wonk, isn't it? We can have it go from here. Let's run the road up. We could... Maybe we do something like that. Just to help the traffic flow. And we can dump something in there somewhere. I'm not too sure what. I don't know. Maybe a little roundabout. I might add in a little tiny mini roundabout there. I think that might work. That might be kind of nice. Let's put in a few of these roads. We're adding some trees real quick. We go for... What do we have? These things. I don't really like them. They're kind of ugly looking. Let's have a few of these. Oh yeah, I got the tree brush thing as well, which makes life so goddamn easy. Just to sort of block out them having to look at that, I guess. So that should be okay. Yeah, that works. That's alright. What we got... Oh, well, I think we're up to... so that would... With that sub, that would mean we're up to 95. I mean, that's epic. We are so close now to 100. Hopefully we can do that before Christmas. That would be super stuff. And see what we can do next year. Let's go for windy roads, I think. Nice and windy. Just sort of a bit all over the place. Nothing nothing too fancy. Wow. That's you don't really want to go on that on your driving test. I could put a little what is that? That's too sure on that. Let's try that one again. How far around do we want to go? Not too far. Let's have another little road go off like this. How are we looking? Not too bad. Not too bad. I guess we could connect the main road up to one of these. Would that be a thing that we could do? let's go to oh, hang on, what happened there? Let's run this road up and just bring this across like that. That should be okay. And we'll just go for a couple of simple roads just to tidy it up a little bit. One into there, and we go one there. Let's take those off so we can get this road to snap. There we go. Magic. One into there. Yeah, that looks fine. Happy with that. It's a bit random, I know, but I don't want anything. Yeah, that should be okay. Look at that. That is one unstraight road. Damn, that is not straight at all. It's this road down here that's wonky. That's the trouble. Can we should we improve it? Do we need to improve it? No, I guess not. Well, that'll do. That'll stay how it is. Let's add in some homes for people to live in. We go for this button over here. Let's cover all of that. We get these ones in over here as well. Like so. Guess we could go down to yeah, let's go down to there. And that should be okay. Yeah, that'd be alright. They're out the way. They're not too close to the main road, so that should be alright. Let's just sort out some water for them so they don't get thirsty. One in there, one up there. Ding. And one more. That should build super quick. It's not going to take the demands down much, I doubt it, but it might do. Let's see how fast that builds. I might add in a little roundabout here. I'm not too sure what we can get into there, to be honest. Are we up to 95 subs? Oh yes, we are, aren't we? Yeah, yeah, of course. Yeah, so, yeah, we're only 5 away now. I mean, with the channel's kind of had a bit of a spike. It's doing all right over the past few weeks. We seem to be we seem to be okay at the moment. Weirdly, maybe I don't know. People have just accepted how I go on and on and on, and that's you know, it's just normal now. Not too sure. And I'm not too sure whether that should be 3 lanes doing that. It should probably be 2. But at the moment this road doesn't do anything, so here we go. Okay, they're moving in nicely. They shouldn't have any hassle being all the way over here. Up the little houses. Do we need to add in a school? Elementary, we probably do. And maybe we add it in on the corner over here, kind of up here. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so they've got a school to go to. They can go and do that now. The zoning's... I don't want to add zoning down on those ones. I think that's okay. Might change this up to a roundabout. Hopefully, I don't know. Let's just have a quick look. Let's go for the little tiny road here. Can we go like that? And then like that? Let's see if this works real quick. Stick with the little... Can we go for the big road? Is that gonna work? Oh, it does. Right, let's get rid of this. Gonna need to get rid of that. And a little tiny bit more of that as well. We might actually change it round to basic roads with... Oh, we want a one-way road, don't we? Let's have trees on this road. So let's flip that around. And then we can go ahead and get rid of that and that and that and that. Why is that now? There we go. Very dandy. So we just need to hook these roads up. We could probably have trees run down here, to be honest. I'm not too sure. Not at the moment. Let's quickly link these roads up. I'm not too sure how. Unless it goes running up here and then across. Will this work? Yeah, it's not too bad. Need a nice simple connection into that. No, I don't really like that. Actually, that's a 4-lane road, so we need to swap that around. Go to there. Oh dear. Oh no, I just buggered my roundabout up. Oh damn it. No. Oh damn. I should have thought about that. Where was it? So we go 5 by 5 and then 5 again, 5 again. Right, let's try once more. 1. I think this is smaller than the last roundabout. I think it is. That's such a little tiny roundabout. It should work though. That is one tiny roundabout. One, 2, 3, 4. Why does it always do the last one facing the wrong way? We can actually link this road into... Oh, that... Okay, so that... I meant to do that. I definitely... that was something... that was definitely meant to happen there. Let's have it go out just a tad more. Maybe to there. There we go. That's exactly what I meant to do in the first place. We just need a 2-lane road. We've got that. There we go. Lovely. And one of these little tiny roads. There we go. Look. Of course, that was meant to happen. That, and it looks Well, it doesn't get rid of the wonky angle here. No. But at least it works. Yeah, that's okay. I kind of don't like all the fact that the people are parking so close to the roundabout. Get rid of that. Yeah, that's okay. I like that. So we've got quite a few people coming into here now. This should build up reasonably steady. It's actually taken away a fair bit of our demand as well, which is surprising because it's only small little houses. So that's pretty good. Let's have a little look around just to finish up, and we better call it a day. I might be back tomorrow. I'm not 100% sure. Possibly just for a quick episode. You have to see. If I'm not back tomorrow, it won't be until Saturday. Yeah, I think it'll be. If I'm not back tomorrow, it'll be Saturday, my next stream, unfortunately, due to work. Hopefully, it will be tomorrow. I might be able to get a quick stream in if I can. I do hope so. It should be okay. But if you have a look in the description on the video right now, we've got Twitter, so you can follow me on that. We've also got Discord. The link for the PC should be in the chat in a moment. If you could help us out with that, Phil, if you're still about, buddy. If you've got the mobile app for Discord, let me know and I can pop that into the chat as well. Not a problem. But we've got a few bits and pieces. I can't think what they are. We're on Google Plus, I know that. I know we're on Google Plus. Just basically any Twitter or Twitch or whatever. Just type in Evil Noodle Gaming, and I'm probably there because I've saved the name already. We've probably done that. I think that's going to be it. Let's quickly. I think Phil might have gone off. Pop in Discord into the chat. So you're more than welcome to join that. Just click on the link when it appears. Not a problem at all. But that will be it for today. That's going to be it for today. I'm kind of happy with how today's gone. A bit better than yesterday. Yesterday was a complete disaster. But I've tidied up the farmyard area. Really liking how this is now. We're going to... There's the dog one. I think we're going to add in a train station over here. Possibly one of each. I'm not too sure why. But that would give people an extra way of being able to get to work, I guess. I mean, these are doing pretty well. 10 of 20 workers. We don't need that, do we? 11 of 20. 15 of 20. Crops are being stored really nice. 8 of 25 workers. No, they're not too bad. Lots of flour, lots of animal products, lots of animals being slaughtered, and lots of cows being milked. Weirdly. I'm not too sure if I worded that correctly. But this is doing alright. They are actually moaning about garbage still. Never mind. But we're going to run a road through the mountain here. And we'll link it up over to here. Cross the train tracks and possibly to this point here. I think that might be a good idea. And sort of a little dirt roads way as well. I kind of like the idea of that. The odd level crossings going down. Here they go, look. So actually this train here. This train will... Now that we're next to the factories, people will take products from the factories to the cargo train yard. And this will turn up empty. So it's still got a few more places yet, so it's not fully full. But it's taken, by the looks, wood products, and I don't know, possibly animal products as well. And it's going to sell those for us. So that's kind of a nice new feature, that the trains turn up empty and stuff gets loaded onto them instead. So I kind of like that. And it's kind of a nice train, I guess. It's a bit different to the trains you normally see in the game. But I like that. Off it goes into the distance. The sun in the background, playing some goodbye music of some sort. But I think we've done a good job over here. Definitely. Traffic's flowing nicely. I don't know if anyone's ever going to use this extra line that we put in. I mean, it might help out if things get a bit congested. I don't know. Not too sure. Got a nice lemonade factory. We've done quite a bit of work on this episode. So I'm happy with that. We're going to round things up now. Thank you everyone for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button. That'd be super duper fantastic. Don't forget to subscribe. You've still got time if you want it to appear on the screen. But that's going to be it. Hopefully I'm back tomorrow. If not, it will be Saturday. Thanks everyone for dropping by. Cheers Phil. Thanks for moderating, buddy. And that's going to be it. Thank you very much. And I'll see you all very soon. Goodbye. Cheerio.
Say goodbye. I'm happy that you came. I say goodbye.